Learning English.
Picture this. You're in this fantastic boutique overseas, and you've just found, the absolute perfect jacket.
Oh, I love that feeling.
Right. But of course, the one on the rack is entirely the wrong size. So you try to catch the clerk's eye, and suddenly you realize you need the exact right English phrasing to get what you want.
That's usually where the panic sets in.
Exactly. You definitely want to handle this smoothly, right? Without, panicking or defaulting to those awkward hand gestures we all fall back on.
Welcome back to Radio Aikawa. Quick recap by Noelia, Lesson 78. Scenario, buying clothes.
Right. So today's mission is mastering the specific natural phrases you need to smoothly navigate a clothing store abroad. We'll cover everything from checking stock to finalizing your choice, so you sound like a local.
Here's the key sentence.
Do you have this in a small?
One more time. Do you have this in a small?
This is your definitive go-to phrase for checking stock.
It really is.
But I always used to say, do you have this in a small size? Is it really necessary to drop the word size completely?
It is, yeah. And it's because native speakers, they treat the preposition in as a category marker.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, think of small as a bucket. And you're basically asking if this jacket exists inside that bucket.
That makes so much sense. I mean, it feels way more natural than treating size as a physical object you have to explain.
Exactly. And that bucket analogy is why the context just does all the heavy lifting for you.
Plus, the sheer flexibility of this pattern means you can just swap out a small for any size you need.
Yeah, you're essentially asking if the item falls within that specific range, which concisely signals to the clerk exactly what you want.
Here's the first phrase.
Do you have this in another color? The gray is nice, but I have something similar already.
One more time. Do you have this in another color? The gray is nice, but I have something similar already.
This shows how easily we can pivot from asking about size to asking about color, using that exact same in pattern.
Right, but adding that second part about having something similar already, it almost feels too chatty for a simple transaction.
It might seem a bit overly conversational, sure, but it actually serves a crucial psychological purpose in English-speaking retail cultures.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, a flat rejection of a product can sound unexpectedly harsh. So giving a polite reason sort of softens the blow.
So by explaining why you're passing on the gray option, you keep the interaction friendly instead of purely transactional.
Precisely.
Mm-hmm.
It tells the salesperson that their merchandise is great. It just isn't what your closet needs right now.
Makes sense. And because you seamlessly shifted the focus using in another color, you didn't even have to construct a completely new sentence, right?
Right. It keeps the conversation moving.
Here's another.
Could I try this on second thought? This one instead.
One more time. Could I try this on second thought, this one instead?
This shifts our focus away from checking stock to the next logical step, which is, asking permission for the fitting room.
Right, exactly. But I have to ask, why use on second thought? It feels a bit formal for just swapping a shirt while you're standing there holding two different options.
Well, it actually acts as the perfect conversational pivot for when your brain is processing choices in real time.
Oh, I see.
Because when you change your mind mid-sentence, you risk sounding flustered or, confusing the clerk.
So saying on second thought gives you a split second to smoothly backtrack and swap your choice.
That's it. It acknowledges your own hesitation gracefully, and that keeps you in complete control of the shopping experience.
Here's today's scene.
A shopper needs a smaller size because the garment runs large. A helpful clerk offers to check the stockroom, noting the smaller size might be an online exclusive.
Yeah, there you go.
Excuse me, do you have this in a small? It runs a bit big on me. There's a ton of extra room in the sleeves.
These do come up large. The small might be online only, but let me check the back for you.
Would you? I'd rather not order it in the way.
Totally. One sec.
This really captures the authentic back and forth of retail shopping, especially with the phrase runs a bit big.
Oh, yeah. Having a ton of extra room is such an incredibly visual, native-sounding way to describe a poor fit.
Right. Way better than just saying it is too big.
Notice what the clerk does there, too, by immediately mentioning it might be online only. They are expertly managing the customer's expectations before they even step away to check the back.
True. So it softens the blow just in case they return from the stockroom empty-handed.
Exactly. And finishing with a casual, totally one sec, perfectly nails that friendly, modern customer service vibe.
It really does. It proves that the most effective retail interactions rely on these very casual, reassuring idioms to build instant rapport.
Noelia has prepared 30 practical phrases for this lesson.
Yeah, we highly encourage you to check out the pattern practice and original dialogue sections. It's a great way to train your real-world fluency and conversation reflexes.
The link is in the description.
Before we wrap up, it's just fascinating to think about how shopping etiquette varies globally.
Totally. Next time you're overseas, notice how much these polite phrases, like giving a reason for rejecting an item, reflect the cultural value placed on small talk and preserving harmony. See you next time.